Hi, I'm Mac.
And I'm Mar.
And welcome to CJTV.
There's nothing more fun than dressing up any way you want.
Let's take a look at what some students will be for Halloween this year.
We went around CJ and asked people what they were going to wear for Halloween, and this is what they said.
I'm going to be Kylo Ren from Star Wars. I'm going to be a Cardinals player, Adam Wainwright, because he pitches and he plays for the Cardinals. That's my best team.
I'm going to be a greaser for Halloween.
I'm here with Matthew. What are you wearing for Halloween?
My metal wolf costume that I wore on Superior Day.
And what's that look like?
I would probably be wearing a red mask with black gloves, probably not the cape, and the shirt that I'm wearing, and a wolf medallion I created myself.
Nice, nice. You have a good Halloween.
For Halloween, I think I'm gonna be a hickory tree. And my friend Bobby, he's gonna be an oak tree.
For Halloween, I'm gonna be an 80s basketball coach because I've already got the poofy hair for it. I'm growing my mustache out a little bit. I just gotta get the short shorts and maybe some gum to smack on while I'm talking, and then I'll be good.
So for Halloween, I decided that I'm gonna take a pair of my dad's old glasses, buy a suit from Goodwill, buy an afro, and be Napoleon Dynamite.
This year I decided to be Rex from Rex Quandale from Napoleon Dynamite.
This year for Halloween, I'm going to be a zombie Frankenstein hybrid. This year for Halloween, I'm going to dress up in a giraffe onesie and go trick-or-treating.
This year for Halloween, I'm going to be a volleyball player.
I'm Brendan Gilbert. For Halloween, I'm going to be a helicopter.
For Halloween, I'm going to be dressing up as Winnie Peppercorn, and my boyfriend will be Squint off of Sandlot.
This has been Kitch, Lauren, Emma, and Jake. Signing out.
Boo! Oh my gosh, that scared me.
Speaking of being scared, why don't we see what some people's biggest fears are?
We went around to see if people could identify some popular phobias.
Germophobia, I think, is obvious. Fear of germs, maybe of catching things from other people.
Banana phobia, fruit maybe.
Zoophobia is a fear of animals.
Hippotomonstra. Fear of big words.
I don't know, maybe scared of hippopotamuses and squids.
HIPAA, that really long one, is fear of long words. I know that one is fear of long words.
Technophobia, that's something old people have. That's why they can't do technology.
Coaster phobia is roller coasters, fear of roller coasters.
Photophobia, fear of getting your picture taken.
Okay, arachnophobia is this being scared of spiders.
And then pedophobia, probably fear of kids.
Numerophobia, either means you're afraid of numbers or afraid of math. I can understand the second one.
Aquaphobia, the fear of water.
Globophobia, like spheres. Didascalenophobia. Let's not even try.
Probably like the fear of Vikings or something like that.
Pylenophobia. Yeah, I definitely have no idea what that is. I look at word roots and I don't know what pyleno means.
Pylenophobia, probably the fear of dinosaurs.
Fear of Mr. Pyle.
Fear of Mr. Pyle, I love that. Maybe I have.
Fear of Mr. Pyle, it's great.
I did pretty good. Awesome.
Sweet.
Things are all getting spooky around here.
Have you seen any scary movies lately?
No, but I bet Kylie, Preston, and Kate have.
My favorite Halloween scary movie is Insidious. My favorite scene is whenever that old dude's chilling in the corner of that kid's room. And he, like, gets him.
My name is Miss Barkus, and my favorite scary movie is Amityville Horror. My favorite scene, the scariest thing, is when he's down in his basement and he's like starting to go nuts, and it just kills his family.
There's something evil in my house.
My name is Abby Rogers, and my favorite horror movie is Stephen King's version of Children of the Corn, and my favorite part is when the children are terrorizing the people in the town.
So, my name is Trinity Corp, and my favorite scary movie is Sinister. My favorite scene is when they go up the ladder, and like these creepy little munchkin kids are like looking at him, and I ended up peeing my pants, but that's another story, so.
My favorite scary movie is Scream, the first one, because 2 reasons. Number one, it has Courtney Cox in it, and second of all, it kind of makes fun of all other scary movies, which I thought was pretty funny. Probably my favorite scene is when the guy, like they talk about, like, you can't say I'll be right back because you'll never be right back, and the guy's like, I'll be right back, and then he ends up dying.
Rules that
Kind of
one
funny.
must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, say, I'll be right back, because you won't be back. I'll be right back! You see, you push the laws and you end up dead.
Hey Tori, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be in a scary movie?
All the time. In fact, the closest thing you can get to it is a spook house.
How about we let Sydney, Kinsey, Josh, and Ashley give us the scoop?
We asked students what their experiences were like at spook houses.
I do go to spook houses a lot. I've probably been going since I was 12 years old. I'm either in the last or I'm in the front. Depends on who I'm with and where they want to go. Usually in the front though. Some of them like to either put me in front or put me in back. They're just kind of like pushing me around because they get pretty scared in there. Sometimes I'll tell the people names of people in my group, so I'll start calling them out, or I'll like stop and pretend like there's something there or whatever, just switch it up a little bit. One time when I was in like 6th grade, it was my first spook house, and I was in the front of the line, and they just said go, and I was looking around behind me waiting for people to get in front of me, but they just pushed me in front, and so I walked in. It was pitch black. I was walking out with my hands in front of me, and then I put them on a guy, and he just turned the light on right in my face and just screamed at me. Probably the scariest moment of my life.
I work at Waco. I'm a scare actor. I got involved in this sort of makeup whenever I was 12 because I got really into horror makeup, or horror movies, and then it kind of just spread on to doing the makeup and thinking that I could do it myself. It took me about 6 months to a year to get to where I can make it look realistic and accurate. Depending on the size, it will normally take me between about 10 minutes to 2.5 hours to do a makeup.
I work at Belle Evil Cave. Yeah, I do get to scare people. I just wear a bloody hoodie and a mask. That's all I wear. One night we usually get up to 20 or more. We usually do pick a specific person out, usually in the back or in the middle, because people in the front are kind of the bravest, so we go for the middle. We don't follow people around. We usually just kind of mess with them and don't let them go anywhere for a few minutes, and then we usually let them through. But the best reaction I've ever got out of somebody was a little kid the other night threw a door in my face, and it was pretty funny.
I just love seeing people get in the Halloween spirit.
Some of the people around town sure know how to decorate.
Trent, Damon, and Tyler can tell us all about it.
CJTV has caught up with some members of our community and students to talk about decorations on Halloween houses.
We've been decorating our house for about as long as we've lived here, I think. It's just been gradually growing every year. More than $100, well over. All of the animatronics and everything, you know, each one of those is anywhere from like 60 to 160, so it's a decent penny for sure.
Whenever I walk up to a Halloween house, usually my favorite things are like, I like whenever they have the candy out in buckets so you can take a lot, but the sign really only says take one. So, you know, usually I just take the bucket because that is a singular item, and that's the one I take. Honestly, the people that decorate their houses for Halloween, it kind of spooks me because I feel like there's some demons in their house or something like that that's making them do it, because Halloween's all about the undead stuff. Like, that's pretty creepy if you ask me.
My favorite decoration when I go trick-or-treating is the graveyards in the yards. Sometimes the graveyards make me nervous because sometimes people put like things behind them.
My favorite Halloween decorations are the graveyards in the front where the skeleton hand's sticking up. The graveyards make me feel just like in the Halloween mood, like just ready to go trick-or-treat and hang out with friends. I think more people should decorate for Halloween just because it's fall, it's one of the best holidays and great weather outside, great time to be outside and see all the decorations.
This has been Trent, Tyler, and Damon reporting from CJTV.
Mac, Marley, Sarah, and Breeley sure picked a sweet story this month.
Let's take a trip on over to the apple orchard to see what it's all about.
When people think of Halloween traditions, they often think about pumpkin patches and pumpkin carvings. Some families, however, like to have untraditional traditions.
I used to go to apple orchards when I was younger with my family because my family loves apples. My favorite part of the apple orchard was picking the apples and taking them home and making an apple pie. I've always wanted to be an appleologist. I know it's weird, but it's a dream, okay? Don't hate. Don't hate.
Even though we do not have a local apple orchard, there's not one too far from the tree. Wes's father started the orchard when he was younger. Wanting to keep the business personal, he put the family name right on top. With 25 rows of 15 trees in each that grow many different varieties of apples, you are sure to find your favorite.
We grow about 12 different types of apples. We grow sweet varieties like Golden Delicious, Red Delicious, Fuji apples. We have a few baking apples like Jonathan and Brayburn. Once we pick them, we haul them into our facility where we have cold storage. And you generally keep apples below 40 degrees, between 32 and 40 degrees, and keep them in a cooler until we can get to them. And then we run them across a grading table to sort them by size. And we pull out ones that maybe have hail damage on them or skin flaws, insect damage, and we separate those from the number ones, which is what we retail out of the store. With the number twos, we sell quite a few number twos to people that want to can or bake with those items. And then a few of the apples will go into apple cider, which we make our own apple cider here as well.
After the flawed apples are picked from the ground, they are washed and ready to be made into cider. The process starts with the cleaned apples being put into the press. The crank then presses the apples into a liquid form to be put into containers to cool. Then they are ready to be sealed, packaged, and to be served to the public. Sometimes untraditional traditions can be the best kind. Maybe Murphy's Orchard can be your next Halloween tradition. This has been Mac, Mar, Bree, and Sarah reporting to you from CJTV.
This has been Kitchen Cade from CJTV.
Make sure to check us out on Twitter and Instagram and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Until next time.